So here are some thoughts for design for a large XR canvas with many elements flexibly related. What I mean by that is that the user can see a context menu and selecting any identified entity, such as any names, titles, etc., to choose to see further information. And when the result is shown, it is its own entity named by where it came from, and the user can choose to see connections or not. So for example, here the user selects Dini Grigar in a reference section. Could be anywhere, but Dini is a known name. A context menu comes up, really big and clear so that it's easy to select in XR. We now choose to focus on Dini. It moves everything away to the side, to the left, because we read right to left, so left is kind of storage, but that's something we can experiment with. At least it shouldn't be moved away, because then it's still visually kind of clutter. We now choose to view publications. We get a list of publications by Dini, showing only 2 in this tiny example. And we select Dini again, and we choose to close, because all of these things are their own entities. That's really important. So now this could be moved anywhere, but the user now selects the heading, which is another menu, always gives a menu. I'm going to choose Cited by Dini, get a list of documents Dini has cited in all her work. Obviously, this is a tiny list for ease of showing what's happening here. And we're also going to be showing all the documents that cites Dini. It could also be people that cites Dini, I guess, but these are the options we need to explore, I think. So now we select the legacy of Judy Malloy. We have an option to show connections or show all connections. We do show connections. And as an example, 2 arrows goes to what that particular document of Dini's what she cited in there. And now we choose to hide those connections. We select the title again, and then we do Dini, where we get the name Dini up again. And I'm now going to clean up the screen. I'm going to remove this. I'm going to get rid of that side, and then I select Dini's name. We get the same menu we saw earlier. And now bang, 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 selected a lot of them, and they're all over the screen. They can now be individually moved with horizontal or vertical palms, interacted with specific items, and also all of the different entities should be able to relate to each other with lines if the user wants or not. So this is part of an idea of loosely connected menu spaces. These spaces should be savable, and also there's the notion that I discussed with Adam of having right to left, meaning the workflow is generally right to left, like we saw in the beginning. But also, if you write a note, it's below this. So you literally put things down or note them down. So you can drag something onto, in the future, some sort of a authoring or note-taking system. So these are some basic thoughts on how we can reveal and hide things and really start using the space as flexibly as possible. Thank you very much for having a look.